Hey everybody, this is Dino Banjourno from eXtendTech here once again. Today, diving into a little bit of a unique utilization of the eXtendMobile application. While many of our customers utilize eXtendMobile in the context of field services or warehouse management, production floor operations, or maybe even in the hands of their salespeople in the field on their tablets or mobile devices, today's focus is on trade shows and the unique utilization that we have for it, and was actually one of our original utilizations for ourselves internally. Every year we head out to the Promotional Products Association trade show event, and this event is so large that there's an event provider that offers an API that we can tap into. So rather than having to scan badges using hardware provided by the event organizer, instead, we wanted to be able to leverage an API key that they offered. So what we did with an eXtendMobile, if I go down into the lower right in the gear icon here and open this up, you'll notice we incorporated a PPAI setup, and it's just the API information that we needed to capture. So that way, when we scanned a badge, we would call out to this URL with the API key, which is relative to the event or the event provider, and the activation code, which identifies us as an exhibitor. So once that information was stored within the mobile device, then what we were able to do is we were able to build functions. And in this case, this year, we actually had 6 different partners working under the NetSuite umbrella. So we had partners from Avalara, Bryant Park, Carbon Suite, Celigo, we had ourselves, and NetSuite, of course. And each partner had their own distinct list of functions. So when they scanned badges, it would be tagged with their partner record. So each one not only had that scan action, but also had a list function. So as they were working over the course of the day, they could click the little list view to see all of their respective partner scans. So let me show you exactly how this worked and how it has worked for the 5 years that we've utilized this app ourselves. So using the scan function on the left, a visitor would come up to the badge. We would just simply click that scan function and take a scan of their badge. Immediately, it'll pull up the badge information. Now, this is the basic information that any trade show event provider should be able to give you if you're scanning badges. However, we wanted to be able to capture some additional information while we were having those conversations on the floor. So when a visitor came up to see us at our booth, we could capture details like what's their current NetSuite situation? Are they evaluating? Are they implementing? Are they running? And if they are one of those scenarios, being able to capture that, we also wanted to be able to capture notes in the context of the number of conversations that you have. And I know at our combined booth with our 5 other partners, there were over 600 captures of scans, and you can't remember everyone who you're talking to. So this allowed us to be able to capture some notes of the conversation we were having and make sure that those pertinent details were stored onto the lead record. So once that conversation was finished, the handshake was complete, you could click save and memorialize the discussion that you've had, not just capturing the lead information, but the additional pertinent pieces of information. Once that information pushed into NetSuite, we could immediately see by clicking onto the scan list who it was we talked to, what their organization was, what their current NetSuite situation was, along with the notes. And we were also tracking, like I said, not only who the scan user was, but who the partner was as well. So this is something that could be immensely beneficial to anyone that wants to go into a trade show, that wants to differentiate themselves in terms of how they're having those conversations, how they're performing those follow-ups, and making sure they're not losing details over the course of what are commonly very busy and very hectic events for not only the attendees, but the exhibitors as well. If you found today's video useful, helpful, informative, I invite you to check out our website, subscribe to our blog, and find and learn about new ways that you could potentially leverage our solutions to maximize your NetSuite investment. Thanks for watching.